Good day. This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. We're there with you. You listen to Jesse Royal. Before that, a poet sister. I know me I put my mark on her sister, yeah? Yeah, Raquel Jones. We put my mark on her daughter there, you know. Yes, believe you me. Watch and see where I go on. You hear me say, Neil? I put my mark on Raquel Jones. All right. Me no back loser, you know. Alright. I want to give thanks today again, you know, them way there. We could have it somewhere, but we choose to be here at this moment in time. We want you to all the people in St. Thomas. We not come up at St. Thomas, you know, from last night to the pan St. Thomas. We not come up at St. Thomas, you know, because me I tell you, say, believe you me, when me see the outpouring of the people them in a St. Thomas, I feel like I want to live down there. But apparently, St. Thomas is the most neglected parish in Jamaica. I don't know if it's because some people from St. Thomas rise up against the British and create disturbance. So from them time, them say them nah deal with St. Thomas people them. So them neglect, the neglect come way over at this time. Just like how them do Yeti. But me I tell you, St. Thomas needs some fixing. Me don't know the minister Chick-V minister there. What name Chick-V? Minister Chick-V, you don't need to do something about the place, you know. You don't need to do something about the place, Rasta. The place wants some development. May I tell you, it needs some development. Because the people them can't so nice, Rasta, and I live that way there. May I tell you. You know, so we're going to go forward. We're going to go forward the 25th of October to take part in the reenactment of the trial of Governor here. Yes, we're going to do there. Right in the courthouse. It's something you don't want to miss. Something you don't want to miss. I tell you. You know, say the Running African program will be there. And you know, so we start from 6 o'clock. I think the court case will start 8 o'clock. But we will be there. Yeah, man. Yes, Steppin Razor, we're there St. Thomas. Still there St. Thomas. You know, say, why, you know, see the people them are going when we're there St. Thomas there, you know. I mean, like, I was very humbled by the outpouring. Trust me, man. If no one knows I know to talk to a mic inside, that's all. No, if I know one thing, I know, say, some people in St. Thomas, most of the St. Thomas people, them, I listen to it. So we are reminding us that this part of the program between 2 and 3 is brought here by Floor. Floor, triple play and quad play. This is how we save. That's Floor. Okay, so here we are going to know. We are playing that tune for the people, them, in St. Thomas. No matter which part you're there, we are playing this tune here. We played last night, you know, but we are going to play it again because some people say, Muta, you have to play that tune there again for the people them at St. Thomas, you know. And we'll go at the table setting. The table setting, may I tell you? Okay. So here we go now. You ready for this? Orators coming here a while ago and tell me personally, say, Muta, the people them, I say, you have to lift it up forward. Yes. St. Thomas people on the door. Believe you me, them can't tap on you know. Because you lead the way. Whole heap of ways. Working class people. St. Thomas, Tony God, Paul Bogle. Yes. We see the woman them come out with them machete that morning. Me I tell you, you know, so me well want to collect all of them new machete though. Me say, because me know some of the woman that use the machete them, you know. As it march done, then go put on them bling. Me I tell you. So, St. Thomas people, who know we are working today? Who know we are working today? Your man, the table well set. The table well set. I see the man left out the black candle the other night, you know. We not left out the black candle off of the table, you know. Yeah, we not left out the black candle off of the table. You think so we done? We just a come. Why a man just takes me a while ago say, Muta, you see which part me I work here right now? Work stop. Yes, you are on the Steppin Razor. I want to remind you that the first hour between 2 and 3 brought to you by Floor. Floor, triple play and quad play. This is how we save. That's Floor. Okay, so we're there with you and you know, say, which part me live them once about 4 or 5 years, you know, and we have a little bush part there where we go plant up certain things and things, but we usually go down there and sit down there sometime, you know, have a little vibes and thing, and sandfly, brush them off, mosquito, brush them off, and I saw. Well, I not exaggerate, believe you me, I don't know if other people experience it, but from I live up there, I never experienced so much mosquito. I mean, which part of the mosquito there?
What? No.
Which part there?
Corville, man.
Corville?
Yes.
No, me I tell you, say, me never. Me I tell you, say, me a plant and me have to let the plant and I run come up. No, you know how me go realize now, say, I know something wrong with my place. Me I watch the TV, you know, I say, I want stand up. And I want box, and I mosquito, I want lick off and over, you know. No, Rasta, something wrong. You know, so I get this through the dryness, the egg them there, and then when the rain fall now. But I don't see none of watch like why I say. I mean, I don't see mosquito there watch like like that at all. Bars.
Portmore and Town.
Portmore. No, me I tell you, yes, I true, you know. Yes, rotted. I true. Me see it on the TV.
I kept it all.
Me see it on the TV if it's true. No, Rasta. No, I really don't know what happened now because last year we did have the mosquito virus around and Minister Chick V give the thing late and thing. This year now we have mouth and foot disease and all them something you know. So me don't know what them are gonna do you know because them are claim say the place can't spray you know. Boss. No, me I tell you say one time me look for me hand you know, I'm not trying to see my skin you know. The way the amount of mosquito they for me hand you know. Because them usually come out. You know, mosquito have a period of time. Just when the sun go down, like 6 o'clock, you see them come out, and then after like 7, 8 o'clock, you see them disappear. You see now, broad daylight. I tell you, no, broad daylight. The mosquito never attack me. You know, I say about 3 days we are going. So, me don't know what them can do about it. You know. But this is not because the people them nasty, you know. I tell you, this is not because the people them nasty. I mean, obviously some water there they will not move, but I mean, rain fall and water move now. And I like the water there a long time. Rain just start fall, so the egg them there I wait for last year. The egg them there. Believe you me, we don't know if mosquito egg can last so long, you know, but I don't know if you ask. I don't know who to ask. To see if them can rectify the situation here because it's a serious situation. But as I say, I come at Ochi and I don't see nothing. I don't see Ochi have no mosquito. Me don't know. I wonder if it's a thing where Ochi people shift go one area or it will reach our area. But me never see none of St. Thomas neither. You don't see no mosquito at St. Thomas. No mosquito never there at St. Thomas. They know someone take Kingston and St. Andrew, Rasta. And as we name there, tell me say over Portmore there, like the people them, you don't know Rasta. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I don't know. You know, we hide from the gunman them and the mosquito them coming our house. And if I know the mosquito them coming our house, meanwhile we run from gunman, we go buy food, we kill we half and a poison because the food them I get more poisonous and poisonous. I mean, young people Rasta have heart attack and brain. I tell you, as I say, ain't one thing is another. Anyway, you know, say when me tell you this first, we get a new, you know, some that look for it a while and can't find it that a man give anybody $100 million to kill Donald Trump. I went there. I want to find it, you know. Yeah, he offer $100 million for assassinate Donald Trump. I see a man where the kingpin there in Mexico where escape. The man, you know, so them just lock up a man in a prison where him own the prison. And the man own the prison, you know, and the government lock him up at the prison, you know, and a fee in prison. Well, right now, them put a Mexican kingpin in the prison, you know, and them go back there and them don't see the man. When you look at church, you know, it's a tunnel. It's a tunnel. The man have in a prison, in a prison cell, you know, and lead out, you know, up to know them to find him, you know. And the same man now, I give out sound, say, he might give out $100 million for assassinate Donald Trump because of Donald Trump stance against migrants coming into America. I remember going, Donald Trump still a lead them. I tell you, say, it's the most comical election thing I ever say. It make America look like some real third world country, you know. Yeah, man. America look like a third world country. We see we are going right now with them election thing. The next thing we really want, by the way, we mentioned last night about the impending third world war that look like, appear like, might be between Russia and America, because the two of them in the same area now do damage. And Russia decides say they will take a stand against the ISIL people them and the rebel them will fight against the president of Syria. And the American them don't want to put no man on the ground because them afraid that they backlash with them people them go to say. So now America some rebel, so-called rebel, to fight against the president of Syria. And Russia come in there now and not only fight against the ISIL people them, but them a bomb up the people them who the American them are armed to fight against Syria because America and Russia and Iraq, Russia and Iran are defend the Syrian president. So we don't know, America can't do nothing about it, but them are complaining to the American, let Russia them a fly them plane too near for them one. And you know, say, if one plane go down over there so with a mistake, you know, you can kiss flying goodbye. You can't just go and sit over your yard because them people there, but it seems as if Russia economy are go down too, so they have to use a war thing for build it up. People always wonder how war can build economy. War build economy, man. War build economy, trust me. And then now, here's the big part right now. The Cuban them. Cuba send soldier Ghana, Syria to fight on the Russian side. Because you know, see, there was a time when Russia used to back Cuba. Most of when America did left out there and the revolution, it was Russia. Cuba didn't depend on Russia until Russia draw out. And Cuba did have to go by them own. But now, the Cuban them have sent soldier in Syria to fight against the rebel them and ISIL. It's a serious thing going on along there. And we might see like it's far and we have a little domestic problem and domestic affair, but beware, you know. Them things where they far from you can't get near to, you know. May I tell you? Just like when the man them drop oil or raise oil, the barrel them, you see how it affect we. We have to watch where we are going. The next thing we want to mention. All right. We're going to do an interview, yeah? All right. I just want to mention, all right, I'm going to do the interview first and then come back to this. I don't know if most ones know, but there will be a Rastafari Roots Festival in the grill from the 12th to the 15th of November. And what happened now is that that famous Ganja magazine will be part of that festival that is taking place in Long Beach, in Negril. So we have one of the man them are the main person who is doing the organization of this festival here. On the line there, by the way, you know, say IRFM Steppin Razor go broadcast live from down there. Believe you me. I have you know, man.
Rastafari, I give thanks more time. You know?
I give boy the man busy Rasta. when the man have to take a breather somewhere in some ganja field and sit down there and just lay down there.
I must know that build one arm up tonight and just relax for
Well,
days, you know?
man, I mean, I don't remember, I must about 40 years, but no, I never see you work so hard yet, that you the ganja field.
And the business I ever been in
not
life.
Not the ganja field where you used to, I never used to see you work. So.
No, man, we used to plant, man, and relax when you want to relax.
Yeah,
when you want people to that you work.
Yeah. All right, so the thing look like it's a shape together. Explain to me, tell me exactly how far it reached at the organizational now.
Well, it reached far, right? Far. Basically, everything is in place. The production crew in town and the sound, the venue is secure, the police is secure, the security guards, the company secure. We had a meeting, even though I wasn't there, but Sister Mitzi and Marcus and Tristan and Jude met with the FA, the MO8, the Ministry of Health, the Drug Abuse Association, the narcotics people. Basically, everything is in place. Everything is in place for the event.
All right, look at now, because I had an experience last week. I called one of my brethren who have hotel down on Negril there, and them say, well, I was so sure that I would get the room. Him call me back and say, boy, Muta, you know, say, in all the years I done there, and I never say November book out, so no room, no down there, but you go check a next place, so one of the next hotel them when people them own. He must say, him never say, so I asked him say, it look like, say, it's book out for this thing where I come up. So, what we are saying, Nick will book out for this festival, yeah?
Yeah, it book out, because high times have enough following. Enough, thousands upon thousands.
From Amsterdam, from Colorado.
The other day, 30,000, you know?
Yeah.
Not saying that all of these people will be coming.
No, well, if 30,000 people are coming, I go. Believe you, we can't well enough to be.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm going to look forward to. You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Yeah, I look forward to a good turnout. But even so, Muta, and I personally, I want to see GA people there too, because this event is really, high times, Cannabis Cup is just a part of the event. The event is called Rastafari Roots Fest because it's showcasing the authenticity of Rastafari culture, food, music, you know, all the other aspects of the culture, because for too long, I think the culture has been misrepresented, especially, you know, reggae musicians going abroad. And this is what the international community see as representing Rastafari. So I want to invite the international community who can come, see, look on Rastafari, hear Rastafari philosophy, what documentary, listen seminars, presenting on Rastafari and His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie. And the issue of herb, marijuana, ganja, because for too long this plant has been demonized and stigmatized, and now it has come to the fore, the great medicinal history that this plant has. And this is what we want our people to know, that the smoking aspect of ganja, is the least. To Colorado and Washington and California and all of these states basically are legalized herb, yet America lead the fight against marijuana in a third world country. So
that's how ironical it is now, because even the reparation and the repatriation thing, it take over now, gone.
Right. So these are things now where we want to come on the fore, because even we own people in a Jamaica, Muta, don't understand what Rastafari are dealing with.
Yeah.
Saying, and the fact that them still feel like, say, because me look on a drug abuse thing, paper, marijuana, ganja, and it's all bad things about it. There's nothing good on this leaflet that the Drug Abuse Association have put out that is good. And these things can be
like what them say.
Why herb is sitting that as a bun one split, it make you one, it cut down your sperm count.
I know them say rat man have too much picnic.
Have too much picnic. You understand me? So these are the things now, Musa, where we want to clear up. We want to clear up with scientific proof. You understand me? And these people will be there, a lot of scientists will be there.
Yeah, only by scientists, I know a few of them come down, Few of the scientists them, the herb scientists
Yeah, man.
them, and not few of them will come, yeah.
So these are the things that we want to showcase Muta, you know.
Yeah.
And we want our GAA people to be there to see these things and realize the potential that Jamaica have through herb to develop medicines and you know, and export products and things. So the seminar aspect deal with these things, you know, the whole philosophy of Rastafari. So we want it to be a real educational event from a Rastafari point of view.
Yes.
From a Rastafari point of view. And it's that, you know, like let me tell you already, we don't really compromise with culture, Muta. Because it's high times, and, you know, high times have been defending herb.
For a long time.
For a long time.
Yeah,
so we give thanks to the company like that.
We can see, we can understand what is expected and what, you know, you expect of them. You know, they are very familiar with the Rastafari image and thing. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, so I know like a stranger. Them are no Rasta, but they know a lot about Rastafari and them defend.
Well, them know about the herbs part of it, and the herbs part of it is very important to the whole cultural aspect of Rastafari.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly. You know, so these are the things that we want to showcase. And, you know, again, we are going to have people like UE. We have UE, we have SRC, we have BSJ, which is the Bureau Standard, because we want them to present to that youth out there can know what is required of who are going to plant herb, who are going to manufacture this.
Yeah, hold on there, Bridget. Hold on there.
Make sure your hand is there to guide your child and keep them on the right path. The time by Unite for Change, an initiative of the Ministry of National Security, is...
Yeah, the time is 15 minutes past the hour of 3 o'clock. Okay, yes, I have ye.
Yeah, now, may I say, for example, the Bureau Standard, you know, they're in this industry, in this Ganja, this medical Ganja industry, the fact that a lot of youth will be there, we want you the opportunity to bring them up to date in terms of
the present,
you know, what it is going to be required if you want to plant herbs to medical industry, you know, if you want to manufacture, you know, so we want you this opportunity as effectively as possible, Muta, to educate the youth about all the different aspects of the marijuana industry. And how herb has been used medicinally and traditionally in other people's culture, you know?
Yes.
So it's a whole educational program, Muta, vast education.
Well, we look forward to it. I will know that Steppin Razor, on the first opening, will be there from 2 to 6. We are broadcast live from Negril, Long Beach, at least Rastafari.
Long Beach.
Sorry, Long Beach, let me say Long Beach.
And Muta, we want to give thanks to having the hype, because see me like how it is appropriate to have partner with High Times. I see me it's appropriate to partner with IRA FM, because IRA FM is a station that has been defending, has been supporting I&I and all this
from them time there, from the beginning.
You know, so even the Coral Garden Committee and them thing there. Even before we finish, we just want to say we have people in the music field like Luciana, Taros, Riley, Iwayne, Mighty Diamond, Jabuk, you know, that will be there.
They're going to perform there on 4 days, 4 day thing.
Yes, 2 days of performing, the Friday night and the Saturday night, the 13th and the 14th. We also have a night of sound system, the first night, the third night, you know, with the eye, you know, and black music. Gary I from Jalov, you know, God bless the last year, and one of our own you down and name, you know, DJ Jesse. So just good music, clean music.
Yes.
You know, just reminding people of what Rastafari events are to be and what it was. You know, remember and bring back. We can remember Sunsplash days. You know.
Yes.
Even though it wasn't authentic Rastafari, but Rastafari culture was ingrained in it. You know. And these are the type of things we want to bring back, Muta. The reality of what the music was defending when we know it as reggae music before it become the trash that some people take it and make it, you know?
Rastafari Roots Fest, Long Bay Beach Park, Negril, Jamaica, November the 12th to the 15th. 2015. Admission $2,500. Activism, expo seminars, reasoning, live performances, cannabis competition, music, ital food celebration. Presented by Rastafari in Ainit. Give thanks, brethren.
Rastafari.
Give thanks. Yes, and we're going to talk more as the time go by.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Yes, all right. So that is IAV, the chief CEO for the Rastafari in Ainity. They will be hosting the Rastafari Roots Festival alongside with High Times. We're there with you. Click it. This is the Steppin Razor. We're there with you. You know, say, Peter Tosh birthday, I fall upon the, what them call it there? Heroes Day or Labor Day? Heroes Day? Heroes Day. I don't remember them holiday, you know, Virgin. All right, yeah, it a fall upon Monday. So here we're going to do now. You see, true, we're not going to do Monday now. You see, everything what we do now musically, a Peter Tosh. In between the whole heap of information and thing. Everything what we do, till the program done. I just Peter Tosh, and that we are working. Okay. Make we ease up this one. We don't want the people them credit done. So, yeah.
Hi, Muta.
Hi, blessed.
Yes, blessed.
Yeah, man.
This is Carleen. I'm calling from the Steppin High Festival.
From Negril.
Negril.
Okay.
Negril.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, man, I called for 2 reasons. One is to really thank you and IRFM over the past years for promoting our festival, you know.
Ganja Festival, Herbs Festival.
Yeah, man, in those difficult years of staging, you know. We're really grateful for the support. Also, I'd like to also thank the supporters over the years for supporting Steppin High Festival. Yeah. And I'd also like to inform them that our next staging will be the first weekend in March.
Next year?
Yes. Yeah, well, it sounds like a long time.
Yeah,
but
no, I say a long time. I say
yeah, man, the 5 and 6 of March. So it's going to be the first weekend in March, and that will be our 13th annual staging, you know. A lot of people have been wondering why we have kept so quiet, you know, why they are not hearing anything from us.
But you did it this year, don't it?
Well, we did, yes.
We was advertising it when it was done a Peter Tosh thing.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You have always advertised it, Mota. Yeah, man. Always, you know. And what we just have to let them know that, you know, this is us. This is how we have profiled. Yeah. And maybe that is what has enabled us to the stage in such a long time.
Make I ask you something now.
Yeah.
Well, we just hear IAV talk about this festival. Yeah. Will Steppin High take part in that in terms of booth or any?
Well, it depends on how much he's charging, you know, because I was hearing some prices that it didn't sound like our Jamaican price, but to what I just heard, you know.
For 4 days, I talk about, you know.
Yeah, man. Prior to this, I was hearing because I've been trying to hear how much the stalls are and how much to enter, but I wasn't hearing much information.
We just call how much going a while ago. Admission 2,500.
Yeah, man. But we still want to hear more information as to the stall.
As you go on, you will hear. But as I say now, as you go on, you will hear. Man, because you haven't started advertising on the radio yet.
Look, we support all events, you know, especially Ganja event. A Ganja event couldn't be happening in Jamaica, and we're not part of it. Yeah, man.
And especially like one Negril too. Especially like one Negril too.
Yeah, man. It can't miss us. You know, but I mean, as long as the coordinate, you know, because it's oneness, you know, oneness. Steppin High is all about.
Of course.
We want to celebrate in oneness. We don't want to, because right now it reach a fruitation, then we're going to be having this and that, you know. Man. Then. All
right. Well, I guess you will hear how much of the boot, but maybe you can maybe them should give out a number that people can call and find out. Oh, you get the boot them, and what's the price of the boot them for the 4D and all them someday?
Of course. Yeah, man, sure.
All right, Mama. All right. Give thanks, yeah?
All right. Give thanks for having me to Mota.
Of course.
So I
and
guess
anytime we have the thing, you know, so we're there, we don't know.
Sure. And I just want to say one thing before I hang up. I just want to, the farmers, I just want to big them up and, you know, ask them to keep the thing natural as possible. Yeah, keep the thing natural as possible. And let us grow some food too.
Yes, of course.
And eat what we grow.
And grow what we eat.
And grow what we eat.
All right, blessed Mama.
All right, blessed.
Yeah. You know, years ago we talked on a program and I said, you see Jamaica start import ganja, you know. And lo and behold, me reading the paper say Jamaica going to start import a certain strain of ganja. So be careful when I talk about them together, because me like talk things and then me see it come and then it sound like me know what me I say. Because me want to know what me I say. You understand? Because me don't say no. watch it, you know. You see them start import ganja in Jamaica, you know, and lo and behold, them are going to start import a certain ganja in Jamaica that them can figure it out. What the hell them figure out about ganja where Jamaica don't have already? What? I better them bring some people down here to deal with it. More than to bring the ganja down here. Because they're going to box out food out of our mouth again. So I am going to repeat it again now. You see, all the man them was plant ganja in a Jamaica, put up the seed them, get some paint pan, and put the seed them in there and seal up the paint pan. And if you know want to bury it. If you know what, I don't know what you can do. Save the seed them, because it's a little more. NCB, Scotia Bank, you can go with the seed them and get loan. Yes, man. Me I say that now. So, mark you me I say that now, you know. Little more you carry your paint pan a ganja seed in a NCB and say, look here, mother like buy a Range Rover, you know, and this me have. And you're going to say, they must say, hey, well, you don't need so much seed, you know. We just need half of the tin. May I tell you, watch and say we are going to go and, just like how now we hear, so them going to import ganja. What a thing. Speaking of which, you know, may I tell the youth them nowadays, the youth them, when they on the corner them, you know, just want ganja for smoke. Hey, you better watch on that smoke, you know, because you see this proliferation of ganja now where everybody will go say, yeah. The man them have put some things in the ganja right now, you know. May I tell you, you know, I don't know, joke. Them have put things in the ganja. All right. Can't say never one, you know. It's like how the government so you can plant five root. I mean, what 5 root can be enough. I better you plant your own right now. Right now. I better you not go certain place go buy no ganja because you have some little scrupulous seller. Just like how them used to put powder in a cocaine and sell people. So the criminal activity start and the cocaine business a man start kill people, you know, because a man go find out a powder a man sell him. May I tell you now, plant your own. Plant your own. If you think say you have to smoke ganja, I better you plant your own. Alright. Yes, Steppin Razor. I don't know if you remember that about a month ago we did report about this youth, this 19-year-old youth where I use a selfie. Because them have the sticker now where you put the phone pan and you can hold it in front of you and click where you click. The youth there is an in thing, you know. Well, this youth, he might take the selfie with a gun and in a right hand he hold the gun and neck. And I have the selfie. I don't know if he forgets say at the selfie him to click. But him click the selfie and the gun and kill himself. Well, listen to the article now. People are quite literally dying to take a picture of themselves. Literally are dead too, yeah. In Russia this year, there has been a handful of selfie-related fatalities, including the death of 2 men in the Ural Mountains who posed for a photo while pulling the pin from an angry... No, hey, no matter what the world has the world, God, man, it's not the world, it's the people that in it. The man them take a selfie with a hand grenade and obviously them pull the pin. And that is the end of them 2 men there. How the hell? Why a man that want to take a selfie with a hand grenade? Just like I do understand why I use it to turn up with a gun on him neck. And a selfie, I hold out, clear out this one, I go click. And that even Russian roulette that. I sure that. Well, them 2 men apparently now oppose to the photo while pulling the pin from a hand grenade. And in June, a university graduate died after trying to take a selfie while hanging from a Moscow bridge. And where them people are come from? Most recently, a whole heap of people are dead from this selfie thing. Yeah. Most recently, a 17-year-old boy fell to his death from a rooftop as he tried to take his picture for his Instagram page. He had previously taken a number of similar pictures of himself posing on high rooftops in the city of Vologda. The problem ain't just limited to Russia. In the US recently, a man died after shooting himself in the neck while taking a selfie. Now, this is where I go on with the youth them. This is what is going on with the people them. That they are so anxious to take a picture of themselves in all different poses and roses. Imagine how you up on the top of a rooftop and you are, because you obviously him now look where man, you know, because him hold the selfie so, he must want to take all the view behind him, and a back, and drop off of the rooftop. You don't see them people are idiot, mama? Total idiot them. Why a man that have a hand grenade that I'm on? And him and him friend hold the hand grenade and take the selfie and pull the pin. No, we don't sorry for them people there. Believe you me, we don't sorry for them people there. Trust me, it's a terrible thing. So the last week we interviewed the lady and the youth who they St. Hilda, them tell the youth say she can't take part in an head girlship business because of Jehovah's Witness. Why? Hey, you know, say Christianity. You see Christianity now. Me don't know, and me know what me I say. You say Jehovah's Witness in a Christianity get the biggest persecution. A whole heap of Christians don't check Jehovah's Witness as Christian, you know, because of where them stand for. Jehovah's Witness is one of the most persecuted denomination in a Christianity. Can me remember when we say Jehovah's Witness are walk on with their wake and the clock tower, especially for that Sunday when you look out all your breakfast, them come knock at your gate and you cook your breakfast, you know. You know, say people make them set up out there. Lego Island dog at your gate and you cook your breakfast, you know. You know, say people make them set up out there. Lego Island dog. Make them dog run and they get, hey, them wicked to Jehovah's Witness doing it. But you know. You see, Anglican Church, a lot of people don't know the history of how the Anglican Church come about and all them way there. Because I don't know black people find themselves in them thing they do. Because you have black people who say them are Roman Catholic, you know. If you understand where Roman Catholic, what Catholic is, the meaning of Catholic is universal. A universal Roman under the auspices of the Pope of Rome. The Vatican City is a country, you know. The Vatican City is a country, even though it's in Italy, but it's a country by itself. It have its own laws, regulations, rules, and all them something there. Now, you have a man named Henry VIII, you know. And me can't understand how black people adhere to Roman Catholicism. Because Anglican Church and Roman Catholicism are not different, they're no more than say one deal with the Pope. But I hope people don't understand that the Anglican Church started in England, but was given what we call national statehood by a man named Henry VIII. Now, if you know who Henry VIII is, how Henry VIII become the head of the Anglican Church is that Henry VIII wanted to marry him sweetheart. And my mother make me know them things, I tell you, my mother know more European history than any other history. Henry VIII married him sweetheart. And according to the Pope in Rome, it can't work that way because them don't know divorce something. Them don't know divorce business and go married again. Them I say, no, you can't do that. No, because Henry VIII left him wife, you know, if he married him sweetheart, you know. You know where Henry VIII do now. Henry VIII say, well, if you don't want to do that, you know, you may go do. Me go break away from Rome. Me go take my church out of the Roman Catholicism like how you have the Commonwealth. And Jamaica in the Commonwealth. And you have like Mugabe and like you have Yaya Jammeh in Gambia now that move them country out of the Commonwealth. Well, Henry VIII decides that he's going to take out the Anglican, which relate to Anglo-Saxon, he's going to take them out of the Roman Catholic idea of head, the Pope as the head. So him now become the Pope of the Anglican Church, you know. And he kill him wife. As a matter of fact, more than one, I think about 6 times he married and he killed most of 2 times wife them. Him do other murders too, serious murder. And he was also responsible for the legislation of death for homosexuals and buggery. Him legislate the buggery law and the homosexual law in England. That anybody found guilty of homosexuality and buggery was to be put to death. This is how England used to say, you know. All right, so the Anglican Church is like a breakaway, even though it's not Protestant, but it break away. Because I remember the Protestant Church break away from Pope too. A man named Martin Luther, the German, not Martin Luther King, the African American, but Martin Luther King, the German. He break away from the Rome too. And then now you have the Protestant. Well, Henry VIII now break away from Rome and just giving England autonomy for run them own church. So him also now translate the Bible to English. Because now I have nothing to do with Rome now. So him translate the Bible to English, break away from Rome, call himself, he is like the Pope now, not affiliated with the Roman Catholic Church. But them never change nothing in the church. To the point where if you is a member of the royal family, you can't marry a Roman Catholic. Up to the other day, I think 2-3 years ago, if you is a member of the royal family, you cannot marry a Roman Catholic. Yet still, all of the different rituals and rites of Anglicanism come from and is continued by Roman Catholic. The Roman Catholic Church is the same Anglican Church. It's just that this guy named Henry VIII broke away from it. Now, why me I say that? It's to say this now. All of them are Christian church, you know. All of them are Christian church. But them have them little rites and them little rights where them say, this a one and that a one. Just like, oh no, if he's a member of the royal family in England, you can't marry a Roman Catholic. You don't know why. The only reason why them say that is because them break away and them don't want nothing to do with the Pope. Now, in a Jamaica, how the hell black people get caught up in a that fracas with a European idea where now they mix, like most schools in a Jamaica connected with a church, which is a big problem because then now you can't separate the church and the state, which is not supposed to go on. The church not supposed to be intertwined with the state because the law of the land override what the church has said. If a man do something in the church, and even though you might say, boy, him repent, the land say, watch out, you have to go to court, get tried, and either you go to prison or you get hung or something. The church can't come decide who get hung and who can't get hung. The church cannot decide who must go to prison and who must go to prison. It is up to the state to decide that. No. Even though the church have them certain rules and regulations, the church cannot decide on a statical point where a child is doing the things and the necessary things that is a school thing, not a church thing, a school thing. What is for the child in the school, and that is why you have to separate the church and the state, because what these people argue is that if something come up, it's going to be conflicting with the child because she's of a different denomination. Now me know say if it was a Jehovah's Witness school, they would have problems with the Anglican. Because the Anglican are going to celebrate Easter, the Anglican are going to celebrate Christmas, the Anglican are going to celebrate birthday and everything. Jehovah's Witness now going to do that. So you're going to have a problem too, if it was a Jehovah's Witness school. This problem arises because the people them continue to mix up the church and the state. The church and the state must not be colliding in ideas. The state run by statical people. The church run by church people. Because if the church and the state going to be one, you're going to have something named theocracy, which is a problem. Theocracy is where them say God rule. The theo, the Greek word for God. So it's a government where God rule. The only problem with that is not God are going to decide who must die and who must die. It's a group of men sitting down in the name of the church and decide that. Just like how the Pope now, them say the Pope is the vicar of Christ. That means where him say, if he make the sign of the cross over it and thing, it is of a divine nature. So him can go so and bless the wine, and the wine automatically transform to the blood of Jesus. Him can bless the bread, the Eucharist, and it automatically become the flesh of Jesus. So when the Roman Catholic drink the wine, and when they take Eucharist, the communion, them literally, what them say is that when the Eucharist go in them body, it literally become the flesh of Jesus. You don't believe what I say? Go ask a Roman Catholic priest that. Say you hear Muta Baruch say that. The Roman Catholic Church preach that when the Roman Catholic, when the Father goes so, in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost, when him do that, and you drink the wine, when it touch your body, it become the blood of Jesus. Now that is superstition in its highest level. In its highest level, yet them lick against African rituals and African perspectives, you know. The church cannot decide what the state must do. And right now in Jamaica, what we find is that because most of the schools them is connected to a church, them don't want to accept certain people. Because me know about the persecution of Rasta. I mean, Rasta the first that people get persecuted in Jamaica when they come out to send your picnic at school. Some little people, when me I say people, no, me really at this day I say, you send your picnic at school, them have Chinese picnic go there with long hair. Them have half white Jamaican picnic go there with 1 year. And you send your picnic go at school and them have lock. And them say, you can't send the picnic come at school with lock. Them have to cut off them locks. To the point where you have Rasta who go cut off them locks, them picnic lock, because them want them picnic going at the school. And then people say, so we don't know farm on no one school. Why people say farm on no one school is because they're mixing up the church with the state. So we are calling upon the state. We are calling upon the state to recognize the right of a Jamaican student when it comes on to her rights as a person doing duties that is deemed statical and not churchical. And if the daughter, even though her mother did put jovial witness on it, we are told that the girl keeps saying she's not a jovial witness and she has done things in the school that jovial witness would not do. So if the student was doing things in the school that jovial witness would not do, why you keep saying that 4 years ago the little girl our mother put on the paper and said jovial witness? You know when people go full up farm to go to America and them ask you how much money you have in a bank and you put, boy, I have $50,000 and you never have $10 in a bank. If the mother keeps saying, we just put that on the case because them ask religion. Obviously, if you ask religion, you don't want to leave out that. Them say, well, we're more familiar with jovial witness, so we could put jovial witness. 4 years after now, you call up the child and the child will say, look here, I am not a jovial witness. As a matter of fact, if you check the record in the school, I have taken part in many things that jovial witness would not take part in. Why the Minister of Education not say nothing? Why the minister of and him is a Roman Catholic, and Roman Catholic is the head of the Anglican, even though them claim no. We have to take this thing serious. Because what we're going to see now is that the church are going to decide who must win the election. Just like how the Prime Minister, Portia Simpson, did have a little pass now, walk up and down with her and tell her that she can't lose the election. I'm going to show you how ridiculous the thing is, you know. This church man have some divine revelation, say Portia Simpson cannot lose the election, and she did everywhere she go. Everywhere she go, she have this man a follow her. And guess what? She lose the election. So what may I say? Me could put this thing at rest. The people them who control the state must recognize the rights of a Jamaican when it comes on to statical matters, not churchical. So suppose the person was an atheist. I mean, no atheists who would take part. We know all the people who are not Christian, all Neil and so. Neil are not Christian, but he will play some Jesus song on the radio. That doesn't too much play the Jesus song in my Christian. He must say, boy, I'm play for the people them, so Ray. Neil will play some Vibes Cartel, and say, boy, I'm not really love Vibes Cartel, and, you know, I big up Vibes, but Vibes Cartel, don't play Vibes Cartel. We don't say for play it still, but we just say that people do these things. And what we are saying now, when it comes on to the esteem and the confidence of a child in school, and she reach a level there, where she surpass most of our colleagues them in school, and then you will tell her now, say, because she's of a certain religion, she can't take part in statical matters in the school because maybe something come up. And the girl did do things already where it's not Jehovah's Witness, so I never do it. You must stop the foolishness. Stop going like to have some divine intervention of one. It's a murderer give you know what you have now as God laws. A murderer. It's a murderer who kill him wife them. Farm on a church in England. Translate the Bible in English because him don't want to go with the Pope. And the same rituals and things the Anglican church have. You must stop it. You must stop it. Because, trust me, it's going to get away where the people them going to keep doing it and watch you know. They're going to watch you know. And she say, you're a hypocrite. You're a direct hypocrite. Because we know where the Anglican church come from. We know where the Roman Catholic church come from. And them perpetuate slavery under the eyes of, in the name of Jesus Christ and the Pope of Rome, and them perpetuate slavery against black people. Steppin Razor. So we are talking about this idea of church and state and how in certain countries, especially in what you call neo-colonialist countries, where the slaves them become keepers of the slave master's ideas and doctrine, even more than the slave master himself. You understand? And one of the things that them use for buying the people them into slavery is the church. The church. Even more than the politician them. The church create a devastation in the minds and the consciences of the people them. So, the school is a church, the school is a state. But the people them who run the school, running it from a churchical perspective. And as I say, the church can decide who must die and who must live in the state. The state decide who must die and who must live when it comes on to law. It's not the law of Moses that govern the state. Because the state is not a theocratic state. And I personally don't feel comfortable if I want to tell me, say, well, it's a theocratic state where the church now is deciding what the state must do and what the state must do. So, we want to send this message to, the people them who control the church and who feel, say, if you say you have a different faith, not even a different faith, it's the same faith, it's just different denomination. There was a man, a Chinaman who lived 2,500 years ago. And them build a garden up a Hope Garden, film that idea, Confucius Garden. Confucius say, if you want, alright, we are going on this one. Sure. Alright. if you're planning for 1 year, plant rice. This is Confucius, a Chinaman, a wise Chinaman, lived 500 years before Christ. Him a live. Him say, if you're planning for 1 year, plant rice. If you're planning for 10 years, plant trees. If you're planning for 100 years, teach your children, educate the children, teach your people. If you're planning for 1 year, plant rice. If you're planning for 10 years, plant a tree. But if you're planning for 100 years, educate the people. And that is where school did it for you. School is supposed to educate you, not brainwash you into a doctrine where you are imposed by the people them, where enslave the people them for 500 years and more. Because that is what it is doing. And the custodians of this indoctrination is the same slave them. So white people now for they again to enslave you, know. And just get some black people, inculcate them with them religion, them Anglican, them Roman Catholic and whatsoever other thing them put in them head. And then now just send them out there in the state. So you find, so when them a teach you religious education, it's only Christianity them teach about, and not only that now. When them do, you have some teachers in a Jamaica, because them is Christian, them tell the picnic them say, it's only Jesus can save them. So no matter what people want to tell you, it's only Jesus can save you. How the hell a person who's supposed to educate you and tell you where you must believe in terms of your religion? That is discrimination. That is saying to me, because I am Rasta. I'm my picnic at school, and man, I'll tell you why you not farm your own school. Why you must farm your own school? What we must do is break down the barrier of these people who feel that they must impose them religious belief, them Christian belief upon young people. That's why people feel so annoyed. Young people feel so annoyed when people say, I mean, seriously, I tell them, say, if them not do this and them not do that, them going to go in a hell and them going to burn up forever and ever and all them things there. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. It reinstate the youth. We're calling up on the Teachers Association, the Principal Association, and the Ministry of Education to deal with it. Because the people them understand clearly where we're going. Because, as we said before, if it was a Jehovah's Witness school, they would have done the same thing against the youth. If it's an Anglican school, we see what them do. We must not, and we must refuse to make the church decide for us in statical affairs. Because there's sometimes when what the church believes in is the same thing the state believes in. Because when I think commands says, thou shalt not kill. And if you actually kill in Jamaica, whether you're a churchical man or a statical man, there's penalty for that. And there are many other things that you can bring up where the church will agree with the state and where the state will agree with the church. But the church was not be allowed to decide what the state must do and what the state mustn't do. As we talk about now, go to jail for no ganja no more. You know, so every year them have the annual Peter Tosh symposium at the University of the West Indies. Well, this year is no different. On the 20th of October, at the multifunctional room, there will be the regular Peter Tosh symposium. This will take place, as I said, the 20th of October from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. One of the organizers is on the way, Dr. Michael Barn. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, afternoon, Mota.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, man. Great. We give thanks, you know.
All right, before we now, we say, oh, you view the thing with the little girl?
The little girl,
yeah, the same thing we talked about a while ago.
I they just come out of a meeting at the university.
Oh, well, you know what, the little girl went to church.
We never catch that, you know.
Yeah, well,
the little just come out of
yeah, but you know
about
it. Let me explain what happened about the little girl where Them say she's a jovial witness, so them strip her of her head girlship and them thing like that.
Oh, that's just, yeah.
What is your view upon it?
Well, no, it's, this is prejudicial, man. This is prejudicial. The fact of the matter is that she has to be assessed on her capabilities for fulfilling the post.
Yes.
And her religious affiliation, really,
yes.
I don't think it should detract from that.
And not only that, it has been proven that even if she was a jovial witness, it did not detract from she carrying out the duties of a student, because she had taken part in things that jovial witness would never take part in.
Well, there's that. That is a good point.
So there's no question there when the matter about she's a jovial witness.
Yeah, that's also like discrimination, man.
Of course it is. Bits of half a religion. Anyway, the Peter Tosh Symposium.
Yeah.
All right, you have featuring Copeland for Tamiko and Ras IRV. The Peter Tosh Symposium is not necessarily talking about Peter Tosh, or is it?
Yes, man. It's going to focus on Tosh because, Copeland, for instance, as a road manager, was involved with Peter in the 70s. He was involved with Peter's solo career. And when Robbie and Sly, joined Peter and became the Word Sound and Power Band, and these seminal years in his solo career, and so he has something to say about that. And Tommy Cohen was also involved with Peter in the early years. In fact, he was the one who issued the who pressed up the legalize it. The distribution for Peter Tosh's legalized it single, even though Peter put it on his Intel Diplo label. Yeah. So and when he was Peter was there at the Oxford Road office of Tommy Cohen in those seminal years. So he has something to say.
And Ras IRV
has a perspective as a Rasta man and speak to the influence that Peter made on his life, and he has told me that Peter did make an influence on his life, and it inspired him in a way as where he is today, with being the chairman of the Westmoreland Hemp and Ganja Farmers Association. He's coming from the same parish that Peter Tosh hails from.
Yes.
So he has a perspective that I think is worthwhile for the public to hear.
Yes.
And all said and done, though, Peter's legacy, it's all encompassing. I mean, we know he's a Pan-Africanist. We know he was an advocate for equal rights and justice. And we know he was an advocate for the herb, for marijuana. So he was ahead of his time in many respects, And he is emblematic of Rastafari being on the forefront for the legalization of the herb and the benefits
of Ganja,
the medical, Rastafari have long talked about this, and people say, boy, them mad, them crazy and all of that stuff, but look how things come to pass, where medical scientists are now seeing for themselves the real benefits of this plant,
All right, so how much years now this thing are going, the symposium?
Symposium has been going on since 2001. It was actually started by Warrell King, along with Dr. Clinton Houghton, and I took over the reins in terms of chairing and programming the symposium in 2010. There was a few years that it never happened, and to me, Peter is one of our musical icons, and whatever happens, I think, his name deserves to be
definitely
celebrated, Yeah.
All right, so we also want to remind the people the 20th of October from 8 to 9 p.m. multifunctional room.
6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Which part of the multifunctional room there up at university?
It's right by the main library.
Oh, right by the main library. All right.
Yeah, right. As you reach the main library, you're gonna see.
The speakers is Copeland Farms, Tommy Cohen, and Ras IRV, and cheered by yourself, Dr. Michael Barnett, the Peter Tosh.
Yes, and there'll be a guest performance a history man who has done a great tune on Peter Tosh.
Just come back from Europe, though.
Yes, exactly. Just come back from Europe.
All right, give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
Yes, give thanks, Muta. Bless. Yes.
Somebody said, I must say what I said a while ago about Confucius. Confucius lived 500 years BCE before the Common Era. And Confucius said, if your plan is for 1 year, plant rice. If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees. If your plan is for 100 years, educate the children. This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. There we go. Step in. Step in.
Aye.
Yeah, man, blessed.
Aye.
Well, I'm get cut off. All right. Step in.
Yeah, Muta.
Yes, blessed.
Yeah, man. Michael M's here, Otria Seafood Festival.
Okay, Ari.
Listen, you said something earlier which kind of caught my attention.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I would call in. You mentioned earlier that people should start grow them own
herbs
because, boy, you don't really know what is...
Yeah, they might put things in it.
Right? Mm. Well, it kind of just coincides with something we are having at the Seafood Festival.
Okay.
As we're having what we call a medical marijuana presentation.
Okay.
And some people might not think about seafood and medical marijuana go together.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're looking at is that there's a whole heap of confusion about the product. And since we're looking at food and health, we think we should just provide information to the public.
Okay. So who will provide information?
Yeah, man. Just information.
No, who will provide the information?
Okay, let me tell you what happened. I've been trying to get this thing together. We contact a group of people in Jamaica. We realize that...
You know, tell me who will put the information, you know. You'll tell me a history now.
I'm going to tell you exactly what happened.
Yeah.
We couldn't find anybody, doctors or anybody, to put together information. So what we actually had to do was go do the research ourselves.
Okay.
Actually make a video with information from all over the world.
Yes.
So what we do, put a nice 45 minutes
Okay.
together, like talk about from the 1960s right down to today as to what is happening in that particular industry.
Okay.
Right? In some simple language. Yeah, and basically, I mean, I don't smoke, I don't grow, but for the information, once I start to see the information, and how it can help kids with asthma, prostate cancer, just information I think people need to know.
Definitely.
Yeah, even if you don't agree with ganja, right? But you need to know these things so people don't really just have the wrong impression of what medical marijuana is. Right?
All right, sir.
Yeah,
when it's going?
It's Saturday, the 17th at Turtle Rivers Park.
Okay.
So we'll go from the beginning at the end. We will show you to your own aisle.
Yes.
A very, very simple thing, very, very easy to understand.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing for people to just come and just take it in. It's a 45 minutes thing. You sit down and you watch it for 45 minutes.
So suppose you just want to watch that and go home. You're free?
Just don't go home or nothing.
No, I mean you have to still have to pay the same amount of money.
Yeah, you're going to have to come and join Levi Siblings to man.
No, but suppose you just want to watch ganja, man, and you just want to watch the ganja thing and go home.
Yeah, man. Then you a matter of fact, if you contact us, we'll send you the video free after the end of the thing because it's not really anything copyright by me. We just do the work.
Yes, I go investigate, yes.
They understand instead of man go search.
Yes.
None of it is our work. It's work from professors in Israel, professors in London.
You know, a long time Israel had no investigation about the ganja. Years, it's matter of years.
I tell you something. I was talking to someone the other day, and in Jamaica, start popularized ganja from about the 50s. After many knows is really I like ganja. At the same time, Israel was popularizing ganja. But guess what? Israel was doing research.
Yes.
While we doing what? Smoking.
Yeah. From in the 60s, they had those research on it.
Exactly.
And you know, North Korea the only place where ganja legal in the world.
Well, I tell you something, it's the only place where the government gives full support to ganja research.
Yeah.
And right now, them control most of the patent and thing on the product.
I know Israel not talk about, you know.
Yeah, but you know, so our people really need to understand.
No, wait. You hear which part me say Ganja, the only place Ganja legal?
I hear you.
What me say?
It's the only place legal in Israel.
No, man. The only place Ganja legal in the world is North Korea.
Oh, North Korea?
Yes. North Korea don't have nothing about Ganja law, no law where facilitate nothing, no criminal, no nothing, no if you plan it or nothing. North Korea.
I didn't even across that research.
Yeah, man. North Korea. Trust me. All right, Bridget, give thanks, yeah?
Give thanks. Thanks with Muta.
Yes. Step in. Yeah.
Why you bring him in?
Yeah, you're on the radio now, you know.
Yeah.
You go to domestic affairs and talk on the radio now, man. All right, no one talk on the radio. The man got him domestic affairs and nah, understand. All right. You we are going to know. Peter Tosh we work with.
Good afternoon, Muta. How are you, sir?
Good afternoon, sir. All right, man.
Mr. Universe.
Me know you, man.
Yes, sir. Sir, how is things, sir?
Things are going through, you know. We are going through. We are trying to figure out certain things, but I go through.
Yes. When I was telling you about the famous Sealer case yesterday that was in the media, in the paper.
The case what?
Yeah, with Sealer, where they take away the baby.
Them take away Sealer baby?
The CDA.
Okay.
Yes, they go behind our back.
Why them take away the baby?
CDA.
Yeah, why them take away the baby?
Because they said the mother does not fit. But what I'm saying, Muta, they go behind the family back and take the baby and don't inform no one. When they go by the hospital, no baby was there. They don't inform anyone. So remember, you know, it is in the media. So, you know, the star paper and ball, every step or move we make, they know because they follow up the story. And when they check, the baby was not at the hospital. Nobody could not give explanation where the baby is and so forth. So it was blown out of proportion because it's all over the media, every black side in the newspaper. And we was planning today to have a protest, but when IRFM called, Money did call them and Money get back to me and tell me what the CDA said. And then I said, oh, they're saying that. Then I jumped to hierarchy. I called Mr. Wickham McNeil. And I explained and tell him what is what. And he said to me that, all right, Mr. Universe, I will get back to you. I'm going to suggest something with the Prime Minister and the Minister of that in the next hour.
So where the baby there?
The baby at a home where nobody know where the baby is. Because the CDA take the baby behind all of us back and don't inform nobody.
You said that 3 times. What I say? So you don't know about the baby there now?
No, and the mother don't know where the baby is. Nobody don't know where the baby is.
So how you know that them take the baby?
Because when we go by the hospital told us that the CDA take the baby because Muta last week, Wednesday, Muta was supposed to go to court with the baby. And when we go there, I have the lawyer, Dian Mailer, on the case. The lawyer come and they say they're going to put off the case until Friday. When we leave the court, Muta, and go by the hospital with everything for the baby, no baby was there. So while all of us were standing there, then I go over to the nurse and ask the nurse, where is the baby? They said they don't know. So I said to them, how you mean you don't know where is the baby? One of the nurses turned to me and said, Mr. Universe, the CDA come and take the baby. So when I go with the grandma, the grandmother said to them, how they don't inform no family member, they don't inform Mr. Universe because everything with the baby, the hospital called me to make sure everything with the baby. So they have my number, they have every information about me. So they don't inform nobody. So that's where they go wrong. And then now, Muta, we involved the minister, and the minister called me about a
So you know that's why the minister yet?
Huh?
When the minister said to you, you have to go on a catch pad.
Yeah, man. I get a call from the Prime Minister office, and I get a call from Wickham McNeil. They said they tell them they're gonna send them a written thing to them.
Written thing to what? What the written thing I gonna say?
Written thing about the CD. They're gonna send a letter to them.
Okay. Why they have the baby?
Why they have the baby and take the baby behind?
All right. We have to move.
Yeah, man. No problem.
Yeah. All right. So. You know, say 5 o'clock and catch pot draw. Listen up, stop draw. pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, cash pot, drive time draws. Up next. All right. Yeah.
Light, Charlie.
All right, sing and talk same time.
Hello, good afternoon.
Oh, reggae, mama, reggae, Irie, mama.
Oh, God.
There.
Mota.
Yes, Irie.
I love the way you start the program.
Yeah.
I'm a lover, yeah, in it.
Oh, yeah. No, you never out of Morant Bay like that, there.
I'm going to reach a Morant Bay.
You not a car? You still not a car?
How are you? You come back with that again?
No, because you not reach anything them too. You not a car.
I'm not car, I'm not have.
How what?
You want me to come tell you again?
Yeah, tell me again, man. I don't remember.
I'm husband to learn to drive.
You have to want to your man. Make him give you.
No, my husband.
Yeah, then make him.
All the while him want to drive.
But all the while we keep something. But you're not coming none of the something them. You're not coming none of the something them now.
I mean you're not coming none of the something them. Mom couldn't make it Sunday though.
Yeah. Okay.
Motor.
So you're going to come the Sunday next week, not that Sunday, the other Sunday, you're going to come?
The 25th?
Yeah.
I try.
You're going to try. I try.
I try. Seriously, I try, Muta.
All right, Mama.
I'm not tell you that you on the radio with you.
No, I don't know. So what you saying?
Why you play?
Yeah.
One Peter touch me like you're the pan Peter.
Tell me what name, man.
Glass House.
Glass House, all right.
I love the one where you just play.
Yeah, Buckingham Palace.
Right.
All right, so Glass House.
I'm ready to talk to you.
Yeah, all right, Glass House.
Right.
House. All right, Pin.
Hi.
Blessed man.
Go on.
Steppin Razor.
Yeah, Steppin Razor. Seeing Jamut. Yes, I am. John, I enjoy it, Mota. You did it?
Yeah, man, I'm there, man.
You know what I talk to you?
No, you are more, close to St. Thomas, man.
Man, I just talk to you, man.
Yeah, man, how are you, man?
Yeah, man, you're good, man. Seeing? Yeah, you're thinking, you know, me not even two farmers here talk. All me know say the next Rastafari give me the number, then I go call him tomorrow. And gather your thing for you.
All right.
Because you're a serious man and we rate you. We have to look for you.
All right.
And I'm not flowing some more Rasta give me some things to give you.
All right, sir.
Man, more time me I tell you say.
So you have to go rent a truck for bring everything where you have for me then.
Oh, we ask, man, me I tell you, the people might wait for you, man. This time you mean to say your wife have to go drive another van, you mean?
No, me I say that truck me have to go get to bring the things them where you go give me. Enough
yeah,
things.
Man, you get to eat, man.
All right, sir.
Man, more time you have God in the thing, man. Me say you play with some tune, you say.
Why you crucify me, you know? I can't work with the crucifixion right now. I can't work with the crucifixion, though.
No, man.
Okay.
No, man.
All right, sir.
Rastafari, Mota Rasta name Sugar Dread one bless the eye. Ready the right back of you, see?
Back of me. All right, go on. I'm afraid all man will back of me too, you know.
Yes, Mota. A Sugar Dread from here.
Okay, are you the back of me?
Yeah, I mean, you're back of me. Side of you, coming like stay back of man. You tripping.
All right, sir.
Yes, Mota. You want that? Now big up some people, you see me, I say.
Go on.
I big up some people, yeah, you see me.
Big them up now?
Yeah, man, like land, 50 like land, big up the whole tree from Tambran, you see me? Big up man from over Yaki, big up Auntie Sheldon, Uncle Gerald, you see me? And big up Brother Getsley and them man there, you see me?
All right, sir, me see you.
Yeah, yes, Mota.
Telepathic communication, me see you.
Yeah.
X-ray vision, me see you.
Mr. Christine from there, you see me?
All right, blessed man, me see you.
Yeah, all right, Mota.
All right, me see you.
Yes, Mota, the cool, you know?
Yeah, man, Harry, man.
Yeah, man, I'm going to start out something for the eye, too, you know, see it. So,
all right.
To bless the eye, I want to just be cool. Them man, they did it right behind you, are just taking your street and
behind me, all them man, they love to stay behind people, so.
But you see, to the crowd, Mota.
Yeah, they have to stay behind me.
To the crowd, them can't get to come on, you know, because the baby and everybody, Mr.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, all right. Tell him next time to stay behind me.
Wonderful, man. It's wonderful, man.
Wonderful, of course. Well, come forward again man. Week after next today again.
Yeah, man. See now your Mota and bless up your wife. Stay now your
man. Give thanks, man.
The whole IFM.
I blessed, man.
Yeah, man. And Brother Irvin, Taboo, big up Taboo, you know, see.
Yeah, for the Supreme Court in Jamaica just ordered the transport authority to pay $10 million with interest to a taxi operator. Yes, ma'am, you win them. Compensation for a motor car with them seized 4 years ago. That's the Supreme Court, you know. A $10 million. They might tell the transport authority to pay to this lady. And she named Bogle too, you know. She named Bogle. Miss Bogle, you can call me. I want to know you. Thanks to stay with me. You know, so we'll be back here Wednesday from 10 to 2 on the cutting edge. Neil there with me. Understand? Monique there with me. And it was really... We want you to St. Thomas people them again. You understand? We want you to St. Thomas people. We know so the holiday they probably again. I don't want the people, if you can't be good, share your yard. You understand? When I tell nobody to drink no responsibly. Drink in your yard, near your bed, or your toilet. You understand? So we are say, we give thanks